Last year, Ghana Music Awards UK was a big flop. Omo tọ ticket echo event no ebufu ye emo berante ye on social media so. Just a day to the event and I release a video. Echemu say he has an emergency, so therefore he can't make it.
So this is definitely one of the most difficult videos I've had to record, and I had to get myself together to be able to make this one. As you guys already know, this Saturday, Sarkodie, I'm supposed to be in London to perform at the Ghana Music Awards UK. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I will not be able to make it. It's an emergency that's going to make it very difficult for me to fly this weekend. My sincere apologies to all the fans who were looking forward to see Sarkodie.
So Omo tọ ticket hoping to see Sarkodie got angry. Ebinum asked for refund. Ebinum on the D-Day didn't even come at all. Therefore, the show struggled, which of course, every event there, you can win or you can face similar, problem. West Coast Promotion was one of the organizers of that particular show. Ababe clarify, or Sarkodie needs to be blamed. He had an emergency, but to them, they did everything possible to ensure Sarkodie about that particular event. But he said he had an emergency and therefore he couldn't make it. So what can they say? Also, to those people who were peddling lies, say they didn't pay Sarkodie and almost they paid Sarkodie 60% of the amount he charged. Or did this particular info efa Ohima Asante's interview? As we ain't wasting time. Mama yenkotie nsema okaye yaba yebeto amuso.
I'm glad that you are acknowledging that there hasn't been the conversation. So when people are bashing the promoters and they are going in and saying the promoters did this, the promoter did that, you guys have not utilized social media enough. And I'm just saying this because I sit back and I've seen it, and I know that. Sometimes it's not as it seems. So maybe a press release would have sufficed. A press release would have put people's mind at ease. So for example, with the whole Sarkodie situation, Sarkodie was quick to release. Did he release his apology video the morning of or the day before? Okay. So Sarkodie was supposed to come to Ghana Music Awards last year, and there had already been the release to say Sarkodie is coming, and then the day before, he released a video to say he's sorry, he can't come, and I think he said it's due to unforeseen circumstances or something of that regard. And to me, as a fan or even a friend of mine who was really going because of Sarkodie, decided she wasn't going to go because one, she was anticipating going because her fave was coming. Then she wakes up the day before and she sees that her fave is not coming. So again, it's not just her that's going to be like, oh, then I'm not going. It's going to be a few other people. So Sarkodie, I don't know what the reason is, and I've heard and I've seen on social media people are saying that his visa got declined or his passport, something happened. But can you just clarify what is it that happened? With the whole Sarkodie situation.
With the whole Sarkodie situation, like I said, look, a lot of things happen. Sometimes we do event and we have to change the venue last minute.
Okay.
Do you understand? So people have emergencies.
Okay.
Sarkodie had an emergency.
Okay.
He spoke to us and we understood it because it's emergency. There's nothing we can do. But the fact is we did everything in our power for Sarkodie to come. Money that need to pay, half have been paid. Do you understand?
Half?
So, or 60% has been paid.
Bad.
So it's when people saying that, yeah, like the reason why I brought her that, do you understand? I have received because I did the transfer. Do you understand what I'm saying? So people said, oh, because we don't have money, we haven't paid Sarkodie, that's why Sarkodie didn't come. Online, people were saying that, that we're using his name to promote and we don't have money. And we all know Sarkodie is one of the most, like, what am I looking for? Disciplined artists in terms of show. Do you understand? You know, Sarkodie will not put any post on his page if
it's not certified
that he was coming. Because he posted on his page. Do you understand? Whether it been story, he posted it. Do you understand? He did a video.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything was confirmed that he was coming.
So can I just ask that, do you think that it was a good shout, I guess, from Sarkodie to release that video the day before? Because in a way, it became like a deterrent from, for people coming. People saw it and decided they're not going to come. So do you think that it was a good thing to do, releasing that video the day before?
Because we cannot say that, because at the end of the day, Sarkodie did what is best for Sarkodie.
What is best for him, okay.
Do you understand? Because
understandable.
For whatever reason, he did what is best, and we was okay with that. But one thing I have to say, I know Sarkodie, people that know Sarkodie. If the fault was our fault, believe you, Sarkodie will say it.
Okay.
So for Sarkodie to not to mention that we was our fault, you should know that's what it is. But I don't understand why people still went online to bash us. And look, whatever emergency he had, we was okay with it. Do you understand? And we can't force him, because it was an emergency, because he told us. And we understood it.
So can I ask, how come you guys didn't also come back with your own statement to say it had nothing to do with you and it was his emergency? Or is it because he had done it, it was good to cover?
Oh, man. You're doing a show that you spent nearly 100 grand on the show. Yeah. Your men inform you that there's emergency. 2 days before the event, he can't come. Do you think you'll be thinking rather, oh, let me do a press release?
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
But the artist thought right to release his statement.
But the artist released it because we were still preparing the show.
Okay.
You know how intense it gets, 2 days, like picking artists from the airport. We didn't even think about it, because
fair enough. You took it on the chin and said, okay, but it is what it is.
There was so much other stuff that needs to be done.
Right.
We didn't even think about going to sit down and do a press release.
I guess maybe post the event, because still people came to the event and they weren't satisfied, Emilio. I think that's just the reality of it. Yeah. People weren't satisfied and they just felt like, okay, this is again an annual event. We're looking forward to artists coming. Sarkodie didn't turn up. The artists that were there they didn't, I guess, pull their weight, or things just wasn't going according to. I guess maybe from your part, it would have been, I guess, in your own favor to have released some sort of statement. But I guess if you didn't think about it, then it's fine.
If Sarkodie, the artist himself, have come out to announce it, what else can we say? And what difference would it make post-event?
Okay.
And sometimes the reason why we don't really talk much, because we have to work with these artists.
Right.
So there's a lot that we don't say, because we have to work with them. And the fact that people don't realize that we respect our artists so much that we don't say a lot to protect them.
Do you think that the artists respect you guys then?
That's them. Do you understand?
But what do you think?
But I can't see and say artists respect me. It's business.
Okay.
I'll be honest, like, I like to focus on the business. I don't want to get into politics of artists like or artists don't like.
Do you reckon that the artists approach their music business as a business?
That, again, that's for the artists to answer. That when you get opportunity to sit in front of artists, which I know that you will, ask them these questions. Do you understand? I can't only speak for me and what I do.
From a promoter point of view, do you think that, from experience, because I'm just trying to understand why some things happen the way they do, because you said earlier that Daddy Lumba will not tolerate certain things. Daddy Lumba will do things the right way. Daddy Lumba, if you don't give him A, he ain't doing it because he asked for A.
West Coast promotion, HHM say, Sarkodie floppy show here and there. Enye asem kitu akra. So this is something I make Sarkodie trendy for a few hours now. People are saying so a wicked, heartless, he deliberately said say we're having emergency, which we don't believe that, because we know say he truly had an emergency. Just teaming emergency details no and to out. You try 60%, why on earth wouldn't he storm the event to perform and take his remaining 40%? Now, so whatsoever West Coast said, what is your take on it? Do you think say or or tarnish the image of Sarkodie, or he said what he said out of being a promoter who was faced by challenges? For Adrian Chair, Ebra, Vimbas TV so and we yesterday video on YouTube and subscribe here. Do well. Say subscribe.
Vimbas TV.